who's Miss Nugget? Miss Nugget is the chicken that is in front of me that looks quite a bit like me. The other one, the white one, that is Zerul, and they are my Texas Beach Bots. Both of the art is done by my friend the Muffinling, and yeah. And hello, welcome on in. I'm gonna go ahead and start an ad break at the beginning so that I can have 45 minutes of uninterrupted viewing, and we will start after the ad is over with. So thank you all for coming, and your patience is very much appreciated. Just setting up some final stuff before we start also. Alright, ad should be over. Hello everyone, welcome on in today. My name is Rika Bird, and we are going to be continuing, well, not continuing, starting a new Volpera character. So I haven't played Shaman in a good long while, and I found out that the Volpera could be Shaman, and I didn't know that. I love the Volpera, they're super awesome. So we are going to play as Constilla, the Elemental Shaman, and see how I like Elemental. I haven't played in such a long time that I have no idea whether or not I am going to enjoy it. And if we end up not liking Elemental, we can switch to Enhancement. I know I like that. Enhancement was really good for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and select the timeline for leveling up in. There's so many good questions. Lots of good stories. Lots of good benefits for doing certain things. I had planned on doing Battle for Azeroth. I suppose I could do that. I'll go ahead and catch you all up onto speed. I'll abandon the quest and retake it, because it's important for folks to know exactly what I'm getting into. We'll just switch to this.
I thought someone named Deathwing would bring about so much destruction. It's like meeting again for the first time.
There we go. So now we are ordered to go and speak to Sylvanas Windrender, who during Battle for Azeroth was the war chief.
I require the services of one whom I can trust completely. To win this war, The Horde needs allies. The boy king has something that does not belong to him. I want it back. You are to infiltrate Stormwind and liberate a political prisoner. One who could change the course of the war. In our favor. Are you up to the task?
Absolutely.
We will not fail you, my queen.
Oh, I know you won't.
That other man, that is Nathanos Blightcaller, and he is quite possibly
I have taken the liberty
one of the
assembling
most...
a team for you. Retrieve my prize.
Nathanos is probably one of the most hated characters in all of World of Warcraft. Right on up there next to Garrosh Hellscream, but at least Garrosh Hellscream was a badass. This guy's just sort of an asshole. And his death was so important that World of Warcraft made it an entire pre-patch event for the expansion afterwards.
Aemon.
This is Rokan and Thalyssera. Old friends. And that, of course, is Nathanos.
Make it quick.
The Dark Lady has placed her trust in us. We will not fail her, Constella.
For the Dark Lady.
So, for those of you who do not know, a little bit of backstory on these three characters. This is Nathanos. He was once a human ranger out in the northern eastern kingdoms, and when the Lich King invaded Silvermoon, he died on the front lines trying to help fight him back. Sylvanas Windrunner also died during that battle in a different place, but they are lovers. They love each other. They are very close. They are so close that when Sylvanas retook her own body, she had a special ritual performed on it so it wouldn't decay like the other Forsaken that she looked over. And it comes with great sacrifice. This guy is so important to her that she had that same ritual performed on Nathanos, so that he looks more like this instead of your typical undead. So, yeah, keep that in mind as we go forward. If he seems a little bit too connected to Sylvanas, that's why. Rokan is a shaman of the Darkspear tribe. He's a troll, very good guy, and he, like me, uses his lightning to zap people. He is pretty beloved by a lot of people, also known as Zappy Boy, by a lot of a lot of the fandom. His whole role was basically to befriend an orc, a very important orc named Sourfang, and he did that. He made Sourfang stick around, realized that life is worth living and the battle's worth fighting. And then we have Thalyssera. She is from a city known as Suramar. She led a rebellion against the Burning Legion, who had occupied her city way back when when they first invaded, and we helped her become who she is today. Because if you had known her during Legion, she was a wizard, which is she's an elf, and all elves are sort of slightly addicted to magic, right? The more so for blood elves and the Nightborn, which are these guys. And when you take away their font of power, their well, in this case the moon well, they start to decay. It's like having severe withdrawals from a medication. And we helped her and her people overcome that addiction to the moon well, and using a very special tree that we helped her grow, and we overthrew the Legion in her town, so they joined the Horde. Alright, now you have the backstory of these three and why they're important to this quest. Let's see. My lady is shrewd indeed. If we are to infiltrate Stormwind City, we will need the very best the Horde has to offer, and yet a team so small as to be able to infiltrate the heart of the Alliance territory unseen. Nathanos peers at the gathered group, stroking his chin. Yes, I see. The path ahead is clear. Speak to me when you are ready to undertake the War Chief's mission, Constable.
Right. I have a potion for each of you. Don't drink it just yet.
A stoppered vial filled with an erratic, swirling pale liquid labeled with a depiction of a skull. Seems like a good time. This is Lasan Skyhorn. He's from High Mountain. He's a High Mountain Tauren. The difference between a Tauren and a High Mountain Tauren is the antlers. This guy's a moose, normal Tauren, or bulls and cows and stuff. And they, the High Mountains, specifically Lasan Skyhorn of the Skyhorn tribe, they overlook these big-ass eagles that I love so much. And now we're gonna ride them into Stormwind.
Listen closely. We will not be in contact once we have entered Stormwind. You, Thalyssra, and Rokon will infiltrate the stockades and extract the prisoners.
I too want one.
Our
Big
scouts
bird.
have located a hidden entrance. The Tauren and I will cover your escape. I have supplied each of you with an easy death. If you find yourself out of options, use it. There's our way out. Get to that ship once you have the prisoners.
Yep, that boat right there. This is when Anduin was really trying to figure himself out as a king
I'll
too.
find you. Good luck.
This expansion happens just after Legion, and Legion saw Anduin become king when King Varian died. So if you see Anduin and he doesn't seem as confident as he has been in some of the more recent expansions, that's why. All right. In we go. It's been a long time since I've done this mission.
The 7th Legion be here. Whoever we breaking out, the humans not be taking chances. I be going on ahead to find the prisoners. Watch me back.
The 7
will
Legion
draw
for
their
the
attention.
Alliance is
Be careful.
their best of the best. Oh, that's an instant cast. You know, I kind of want to look around and see who else is in here. What? Let's see, jailed thief. Is this how Stormwind falls? Ha! I get myself a front row seat. So most people who are in the stockades generally are the downtrodden and not so well treated of Stormwind, believe it or not. I wonder if any one of these imprisoned prisoners are part of the old stonemason guilds that formed the Defias Brotherhood when they were basically cheated. Gotta say, I love being able to cast lightning bolts.
Hey, you better be taking this.
I want to see the rest of the jail cells first, though. Surely there's one named prisoner that I can tell you about. And if not, at least we get experience from killing these guys. Oh. Let's see, what does that do? Summons a totem at the target location. For 20 seconds, that slows the movement speed of enemies in 10 yards. Okay. Trying to remember all this is definitely something. It's been a while since I played Shaman. Maybe I'm not getting experience for these guys now that I think about it. I don't see the experience thing popping up. It's a little bit of a shame they didn't take the opportunity to have someone in here that I could tell you about, but hey, it is what it is. At least we explored and found out ourselves. Oh yeah, I should really work that to my rotation. No, it's a 1.5 minute cooldown. So, Volpera, they get this move called Bag of Tricks. You pull your chosen trick from the bag and use it to target an ally or an enemy. Enemies take 138 damage, while allies are healed for 208. It's a nice little perk that they get. Oh yeah, speaking of, here he is, High Overlord Sourfang. Hey buddy, how you doing? Wonder if those two have anything to say about it. No? Not until I talk to him?
Not the time for pleasantries.
You think you are here to take me back to Orgrimmar, back to the War Chief. You are mistaken. So Sourfang was caught in the initial invasion of... let's see, was it Teldrassil, I think? I don't want to say he was taken during the battle to protect the Undercity. But he might have. Either way, he was captured by the Alliance. He surrendered willingly, which is very odd for an orc. And it was only by Anduin's influence that he is alive right now.
To die today on the field, I have lost track of the time I have sat in this cell. But it matters not in the end. After all she has done, I will never return to her horde. Make sure you know the difference between loyalty and honor. And pray that you never have to choose.
You're not be coming with us.
We both know you are not here for me. Who's you seeker down the hall?
I see. If you are certain, High Overlord.
I am... Loktar.
Come. This way.
So, the main reason why Sourfang allowed himself to be captured was that he dishonorably struck down Malfurion Stormrage, and he could have killed him. He could have killed Malfurion right then and there, but he chose not to because it was a dishonorable blow. He did not fight honorably. He did not deserve the fight. He thought the whole battle for Teldrassil in itself was the wrong thing to do. You know, now that I'm saying all these things, I'm starting to realize that I'm pretty sure he was captured during the battle for the Undercity.
escort arrives, just as I said, Princess.
So this is Princess Talanji, the one pacing around the room. She is the princess of the Zandalari trolls, who they are. That's their race. This is Zul, the prophet, who has caused... He has caused a lot of problems in the troll civilization. So much problems that it's an amazement that he is still the right-hand man of the king of Zuldazar.
Thank you. My prophet tells me you are allies.
Nah, man. I be knowing you. You be that snake that...
We have come on behalf of the Horde. I am Thalesra, and this is Rokan.
Greetings will have to wait.
Lock it down!
That be some nasty voodoo. Thalesra?
It is a nullification field. I cannot cast.
Follow me then.
Yep, that's not good.
We need to move. How do we get out?
This way! That would be a mistake. It is the other way.
You best be right, Zul.
You will go no further! No one catches the 7th Legion unawares! Die, Horde filth!
No, I don't have an interrupt. I pressed my interrupt button.
Someone stop them. It smells unpleasant.
Hey, where'd this be leading?
Out, if the troll is to be believed.
By all means, waste more time discussing it.
Let's see where it goes. Escape Stormwind undetected. Kind of
The city is stirring.
moot
We cannot
point.
linger here for long.
I be keeping us hidden. Long as no one does anything stupid.
We
Just
gotta
leave
get
the
out of
word,
here.
man.
I can help us sneak past all them guards. Let me know when you're ready to go.
What?
Let's do it.
Stay close. We all friends now.
Attention, citizens of Stormwind! Horde infiltrators have breached the stockades! Civilians are to remain in their homes until the threat has been subdued. By order of the King.
Wait here. Continue. Hey, move quick. Off the path.
Blah. I will hydrate after the stealth mission because they don't wait for me. You know this quest. You must have played Battle for Azeroth.
Let's cross at the bridge. Unless your prophet be having a problem with that.
Do not worry.
we will know if his life is in danger.
Jump off the bridge. Now. Eh? Now.
Hey, it's Anduin!
Remain alert. SI-7 has informed us that the enemy emerged near the keep. They cannot have gone far. Your vigilance safeguards us all.
Yeah, a little more warning would have been nice. Clearly, you did not need it. We'll not be stopping again till we get to the docks.
Alright, let me work my hands on hydrate. I've done all the Battle for Azeroth campaign before. It is okay. There were some elements of it that were questionable, but, you know.
For the Dark Spear.
We're not going to last much longer at this pace. We got to run for the docks. Say the word and we go.
Don't be getting mixed up enough. Let's go. Stay together.
Man, magic is scary. Imagine having someone walk right in front of you and you have no clue they're there. Kind of a terrifying prospect, if you ask me.
Wait, where are the guards? Zul is not soiling himself. It may be nothing.
Well, not nothing.
Magic is always OP. Oh look, Worgen, lots of Worgen. Led by Gin Greymane, who has a huge vendetta against Sylvanas.
Kill them before they get through!
I have found them, my king. I will bring you their hides for a trophy.
Yeah, the old wolf got our scent. Now we got to get out of here.
Ah, alright, yeah. Good luck finding food.
Look out!
We need to find cover!
Well now, this will be useful. We got to get back to the canals. Follow me.
You're at the back of the pack there, Rokan.
Want to wait here.
What is it now?
Jaina.
I have known the Horde to be cruel and heartless, ruthless in its pursuit of victory. But this is folly. You will die here, and an unmarked grave will be all you have to show for it.
We cannot fight her. Run!
So the reason why Jaina Proudmoore has such a vendetta against the Horde is the War Chief Garrosh Hellscream used basically a nuclear magic bomb that destroyed her city, killed her lover, and all of her friends.
Stone would be less flammable.
You are a cruel enemy, Zul.
The harbor! We must press forward!
Well,
oh, that's good to hear. I was wondering, but like, I figured everything was fine since you didn't mention it over the last couple days. I'm sorry to hear that he lost his house. I just hope that insurance helps him out.
Do not test me.
Good. You have managed to make a sleeping city very, very angry. Let's not waste time pointing fingers, shall we?
Watch your step. It seems the Alliance's consummate diplomat will not be taking prisoners this time.
That is far enough!
She has cut off our escape!
Stop gawking and break through that ice!
You will not harm another soul in this city! Die, Horde scum!
My Loa hears us. Mighty Rezan, lend me your strength.
Let's move!
So Razan and the Loa are the gods of the trolls. Very powerful spirits. And
Their forces must have returned from Lordaeron. How will we get through?
Already taken care of. Observe.
The Loa often attach themselves to a mortal being to have influence over the world. And in this case, Razan is the Loa of kings, always attaching themselves to royalty. And they share their strength with royalty to basically make the Zandalari Empire, or whatever troll empire, strong. Not all Loa are good, by the way. There are several really bad Loa, in fact. And then there are the mysterious Loa, the ones that we don't quite know whether or not they're good or not. Like Bomsandi. Bomsandi is very, very mysterious. And whether his intentions are good or bad is still anyone's guess. He's definitely a selfish Loa, that we can be sure of. This war against the Horde is just terrible. A horrible decision. But it all started because of Sylvanas.
You clever moose, man.
I need 20 of those birds.
Are they not pursuing us?
No. But I think I know why. Look!
You have slain many innocents to get this far, but your little jailbreak is over.
It's my bags and stuff.
And I will return you to the stockades where you belong. There, you will await the king's justice.
Respectfully, we have a boat to catch.
Do not be so hasty now. You can try to subdue us and likely succeed. But do you have time to waste?
No. It can't be.
Seems a mage of your skill could be very useful right now. Hmm?
This isn't over.
Aye. Loa help them that cross you, Zul.
I believe the phrase you are looking for is thank you.
Come, we set sail for Zuldazar.
I think not. I have orders to return you to the war chief directly.
Seeing as how this is my ship, I think you will need to adjust your plans.
We can discuss it on the way, Your Highness.
I will do whatever I must.
Regardless of what your war chief wants, I must return to my people. We are going to Zuldazar, as this is my ship and this is your only way out of Stormwind. Do you have a problem with that? Not at all. By all means.
It appears the Alliance dogs have lost our scent.
Good, good.
Be so sure.
Day is almost over.
I hope the war chief's faith is well placed.
She seems very powerful, certain, in control.
It is an honor to serve my queen.
My princess is also strong-willed and sure of herself. Our king has always found her to be challenging.
It's because Talanji is a badass. I love Talanji. Her character is fantastic. One of the greatest things we got from Battle for Azeroth.
Rezan, as always, you come when I ask your aid.
Speak, and I will listen.
I have sought the aid of the Horde, but my father may not agree with my actions. Advise me. You are the Loa of kings and queens.
My eyes see much. They see your boldness, your power, and enemies who fear both. And those who seek your demise are here.
Well, that's not good.
We need cover! Head for that fog bank! The sails are dead! We've got no wind! We're taking on water!
Witness the power of Talanji and the Loa. That is Razan. And that is Zuldazar's navy. A direct hit to all but one ship. And that is one of the Alliance's very few remaining ships. It's a good thing they came here instead of going all the way to Kalimdor, to be honest. They would have never made it. And welcome to the Horde's hub city for Battle for Azeroth. Zuldazar, a massive pyramid in the middle of the jungle.
Oh, Zina. Hello, little girl. Did you miss me? Come, champion of the Horde. Let us pay my father a visit. Zul, we will speak later.
Yeah, Zuldazar is pretty grand. There was a big design flaw with Zuldazar, though. Even though they made it look really cool, Battle for Azeroth didn't start out allowing you to fly around. Which means, in order to get anywhere in this city, you had to walk. You had to walk very, very far. Very, very far. And very quite often, you would find yourself at the top of the pyramid needing to come down to the bottom. And the fastest way to do that was to jump. And a lot of people found out that it was faster to jump than to wait. So, I'm going to go ahead and run a quick ad break while I got the chance to. This will reset the pre-roll ads countdown and allow me to get a drink. So, yeah, I'll see you all in 2 minutes. Consider subscribing if you would not like to have ads. I appreciate any support. But yeah, I absolutely love Zuldazar. I don't like the design of its traversal, right? Like it's hard to get around. But overall, I would say this is one of the most well thought out, design-wise, artistic-wise cities in the game. It is absolutely glorious in every single way. Except for the traveling. Traveling's still not very great. They also have, like, dinosaurs for mounts. The Zandalari. I mean, let me see if I can't find a couple of examples for you guys of Zandalari mounts. I have so many I can't just remember the names off the top of my head, though, so... Ah. This is a Zandalari mount. Do I have any of the raptors? I guess I don't. I don't have a lot of Zandalari mounts. Here's another. They are mostly Triceratops. I thought I had a raptor, but I guess not. It's a bit of a shame. That one's not one either. The Darkspear trolls are more commonly using these kind of mounts right now. But yeah, you get the basic idea of what the Zandalari mounts look like. I love Talanji's raptor, though. Theirs is very cool. The Volpera, which I'm currently playing as right now, have hyenas. Which are just really cool. We must not fail the War Chief. Well, here we are, Zuldazar. We had better stick with Talanji and Zul for now. The War Chief will be interested to know what happens next.
Make yourself useful.
Zandala forever.
Champion of the Horde, welcome to the city of Zuldazar, capital of the Zandalari Empire, the jewel of all troll civilizations. I would have you ride by my side as so we might discuss matters without prying ears close at hand.
Loa watch over you.
I always hate it when the mount speed doesn't match the mount speed of the NPCs, or just walking speed in general.
Only a few moments alone. There are things about my kingdom that you must know. Zandala is beset by enemies, both within and without. This is why I went seeking the Horde, and why I call upon you, one of its greatest heroes. Blood trolls surge across our northern border. They drag our people off to the swamps of Nazmir, never to be seen again. Meanwhile, the Zenchuli Council, scheming politicians and decrepit old tusks, dismisses this threat. They convince my father that nothing need be done.
Princess.
This is General Jakara Zet.
You told your father you were going exploring, not negotiating with mongrels from the Horde. We don't have time for
That is far enough, Horde
You
scum.
are sworn to protect this kingdom.
The best way to protect the kingdom would be for me to banish this thing to Vol'dun. The Horde has no place in Zandalar.
Their fate will not be decided by you, General.
Nor you. Your father is displeased that you have brought these creatures here. He has ordered me to collect you.
The Zandalari have been a common enemy of both the Horde and the Alliance throughout the entire game. First they had Zul-Aman, and then they had Zul blah 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 in Northrend. What is that called? Zuldrak, that's right. And then in Miss Pandaria, they resurrected the Thunder King, and now we're trying to make friends with them. So, as you can see, wiping their, the floor with them 3 times wasn't enough for them to learn that we're powerful.
What do you want? Walk away.
You stand before General Jekra Zet, Lord of the armies of Zandalar, enforcer of her seas, and bringer of war. And I do not like you. It took years to earn my place here after you Horde laid waste to my people. You will not undo what I have built. I will see you kneel before King Rastakhan. I will watch you beg as he lets me take your head for a trophy. I will fling your corpse into the wastes of Vol'dun. Her Highness may object, but she is not queen yet. Come, let us fly to your fate.
I got my eye on you.
But no more speech? I guess I'm just flying? Okay.
Know this. Father is set in his ways, but he is most observant. I would wager he already knows of your role in freeing me from Stormwind. Just show respect and let him do the talking. And hopefully he will not throw you off the pyramid.
How ironic those words ended up being. For people were gladly throwing themselves off the pyramid after a while, just to get to their profession trainers.
Times change.
It sounds like not all of the Zantuli Council are happy you are here. This is going to be interesting.
My king, the Horde has only come to steal our Nearville for their undead war chief.
This champion defied the might of Stormwind to save Zul and me. Such bravery merits an audience, Father.
Enough! I will decide what to do with this outsider. Jacrazet speaks true. You seek our fleet's might against the Alliance. But my daughter is right as well. Rescuing her showed great courage, a trait I admire. Kalanji worries that I do not see our true enemies. Know that I am not as blind as she fears. Let us see if the Horde can prove its worth to Zandalar. Let them stay in the Great Seal as my guests. For now.
Only the Zandalari may walk those sacred halls. The law states.
The law is what I say it is, for so long as I am king. The eyes of the kingdom rest upon you, champion. This day, I name you Speaker of the Horde.
Nice. So yeah, as you can see, Zuldazar, very vast, very large, very jungly, very cool. Your deeds have reached my ears before your feet ever set foot in my land. It is time we spoke. Your horde has grown powerful, eclipsing some of the troll empires in its magnitude. For saving my daughter, you have earned the right to a presence in my city. Since my daughter has taken such a fondness to you, you may join her in the great seal beneath us. The servants there will answer to you now. Talanji seems excited by whatever she has planned for your people. I look forward to being amused by it later. Zolani can show you a way down that does not involve falling.
May your foes tremble in your presence.
This is Zolani, Blade of the King. Basically bodyguard.
Speak your business. Zandalar forever.
This will take you to the chamber below where the Princess Talanji is waiting for you. Find a step.
For your companions to be flown here without General Jakrizet interfering. You need only signal them.
Yeah, the Zandalari trolls are definitely very nervous about the Horde being here at this time. There they are.
Come, hero. Let me show you around. It is said that the Great Seal is one of the only things still standing that is older than the Zandalari Empire. My father keeps many of his treasures here in the Royal Vault. You can find your Nightborn friend in the Hall of Ancient Paths. Come see me when you are done looking around.
So this pyramid was not built by the Zandalari.
Was kind enough to inform
they just
us
moved
of
in,
an
basically.
old portal network we might be able to tap into.
For the Horde! Why, hello.
Oculus, see what you can do with the portal system here. We will need supply lines to the Horde capitals. Champion, you seem to be on the right track for gaining the trust of the Zandalari. I must attend to my other duties. Good luck.
All right.
I fight to protect those who cannot protect themselves.
My father believes he is indulging me. He has ruled for 200 years, many lifetimes of trolls. In his mind, the threats that face our kingdom are minor. I have seen too much to believe that. So since my father and his advisors would not help, I turned to someone who would. Your war chief needs our fleet and I need her champions. I have a battle plan here on what to do. Choose your first move. If the Horde helps my people, then I will help the Horde.
May Bonsamdi see your enemies before he sees you.
And now... Oh, I guess it's gonna track us just right into Zuldazar. Interesting, but hey, we'll do it. King Rastakhan is an ancient ruler who is not quick to trust new allies. We must earn his trust if we are to earn his fleet. Zuldazar is the seat of power for the Zandalar Empire, and a good place to start in winning over these potential allies.
I will do whatever I must.
My father's trust is not easily earned, believe me.
Vengeance for the fallen.
Well, now that you are settled in, you had best go speak with my father. You can find him upon the throne, his advisors close at hand, pouring poison into his ears, no doubt. The lift behind you can take you to the golden throne above us.
May your vestments be adorned with the skulls of your enemies.
Ugh, the lift. Who needs a lift? I have a bird.
You stand.
Very
before
prompt.
King
Now I have
Rasta.
need of your hands.
Rizan grant you strength.
My prophet is a loyal servant, but he has his own ideas on how to do things, or how things must be. I am sending him to Tal Garub to deal with a mess of his own making. One of his pupils, a witch doctor by the name of Voljamba, has taken the Gurabashi in Enclave as his own and has ousted my guards. Meet Zul at Tal Garub and ensure this nuisance is dealt with. Do not let him get distracted.
You made this mess, my prophet. Now go clean it up.
As you will it will be so. Only, I have foreseen that Voljamba will not die by my hand.
Then take our new speaker with you and be done with it.
Ah, yes. They have proven themselves useful.
It's a long rock to the ruins, so why not fly with me instead? Yes, Hex Lord Rawl, thank you very much. Talgarub ain't too far, but it's always nice to have a guide when you arrive in a new land. This be where we part in ways. Explore a little when you're done with Zul. The jungle be fierce, but you got a strong look about ya.
Quit hiding behind your masks. You're only buying time, and not much at that.
If you had seen what I have, you would do the same. Come inside. I will show you.
We all have
Ah
our
yes,
parts
my
to
new
play.
escort. You are here to enforce the king's will. I would hate for old Rastakhan to become disappointed with you, especially after your performance in Stormwind.
The Troll Empire shall rise again.
I am here primarily to deal with my wayward student. His followers, however, I will leave to you. I have seen a possible future that is concerning. Rivers running red with poison, dead filling the streets, and these Jambani asserting themselves as the new rulers of Zuldazar. This cannot come to pass. Fortunately for you, I know how to avoid that fate. I think you will find their cauldrons are missing one key ingredient. He stares at you. Something to give it a little body, perhaps.
Dread deers are
That's
ahead.
a Road to El Dorado reference, and I love it. Voljamba does possess this sight, and so even now he is taking precautions against us. Regrettably, his vision is incomplete. You will help me prepare for his demise and deal with his followers simultaneously. Oh, excuse me. The tool you will use is called the Urn of Voices. Take it and venture into Tal Garub. Slay his followers, destroy their golems and masks. Their spirits, once released, will fill the urn. Oh, and try not to die while holding it. The Urn of Voices is not discerning.
I have words for my old student. You will find me when you are finished dealing with the fools that answer to him.
Gonna kill this rare spawn really quick before we do that. I have no interrupts, but it's okay. I do way more damage than he heals. Oh, right. Auto loot isn't automatically turned on. And that's a new level also. Let's see. Let us see what shamans are currently doing talent-wise. Instantly shock the target with concussive force, causing 496 nature damage. Let's see. Harness the raw power of the elements, dealing 549 elemental damage, and increasing your critical strike or haste by 6%, or mastery by 11% for 10 seconds. Seems like people are going with Earth Shock. So we're going to go ahead and go with Earth Shock too and see how that feels.
Only Vol'jamma can save us. Only Vol'jamma can save us.
There be no time. They be draining our spirits, using us dark voodoo. Loa Priestess Izat's spirit grows dim. Her voice is soft and distant. The totems, burn them. Then we be free.
Later.
Only Vol'jamma can save us.
We said we would survive.
He was wrong. The music here is a lot nicer than I remember. Brazier burns brightly. As the fire chews away at the totems, Gurubashi spirits rise from the ashes. The other side be open to us. Thanks, Mon. Thank ya. Now we just gotta improve their potions. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh. Oh, we're actually kicking someone into it. Okay. So it is like a direct Road to El Dorado reference. Ah, yes, I see. It needs more body boot.
Your dog, Zul. You're making a mistake.
Vision or not, you wasted Rustacon's patience. There are consequences, boy. I have seen how this world ends.
Fight fire with fire, they say, or in this case, poison with idiots who chew the ankles of their betters. New gear. I won't be getting rings anytime soon, so I'm gonna take that. All according to plan. Don't worry. For them, this is always their fate.
The Troll Empire
Vol'jamma thinks his sight has surpassed mine. I warned against such arrogance many years ago, but we see how well he listened. Zul chuckles. No doubt he will attempt to deter us as we encroach upon his sanctum. Listen if you like, but remember that he is desperate to save himself. His truth is distorted by fear. Destroy his mask, and we will walk unharmed through this passage.
I am feeling generous. I will hear you out. My friend here, however. The vision goes like this. Golden sails mark the final coming. The manipulator seeks to break the seal.
I need to actually return to Orgrimmar really quick. I don't have any bags, and I need bags. Alright, containers, bags, thank you. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not spending that much on bags. How much for the largest bag? 27.54. Yeah, that'll spend a little bit of money on because that one will hold a lot of reagents. You may be thinking, when am I ever going to hold that many reagents? Trust me, it happens.
Glad I could help.
Cha-ching! Come back anytime.
Also need to sort stuff. Junk. Go.
I have many, many wares.
There we go.
Well, friend of the Grummles.
Gotta love Seribot doing their job. Just reporting folks that decided it was a good idea to come to my channel and do this stuff. Twitch really needs to do something about these guys though, because holy sh... So much. So much.
Get away! Do not touch it! Just let me...
Oh.
This is important. Listen. Buffeted by a current of lies.
Forgot to open
the
up those.
high throne
My
will
apologies,
be
Mama.
unmoved. It, too, will be crushed beneath the wheel.
Go.
Just let me... Lower above, just let me finish! Shadows twist the strings of fate, bending the Empire to its will. In the end, even the great king will be made to kneel. Meddling insect! There's a special place on the other side for you!
The other side is basically
of an empire and a threat
troll
against the king.
afterlife.
Now that is a properly dramatic prophecy. My. What is this? The trolls were first.
As I said, his truth is distorted by fear. See, I got trinkets and stuff. I'll get the shield because it sells for more.
This is dread, my friend.
The Gurubashi have earned a reputation for betrayal and weakness. Their activities in Zul'Gurub will be a stain on our records for generations to come. On the other hand, the Zandalari are above the use of slaves. We are strong, capable. The very existence of mind slaves is this great city is insulting. There's a chant that will free their minds. Use it near the mind slaves to free them, or you can simply kill them. Makes no difference to me.
Dread days are ahead.
Zuvembi brew is arguably a witch doctor's most insidious concoction. Driven by the Cauldron Master's strength of mind, Zuvembi brew takes the will of those who breathe its fumes. It makes them compliant, easily manipulated. It is low magic, relying upon ancient cantrips and recipes and known only to witch doctors of a certain skill. If we want to eradicate this brew, we must slay those that brew it. Find the Zuvembi brewer lurking here and see that this knowledge is erased.
You, deal with this. Foljamba waits atop of the temple. Meet me there.
Sure. After I see... Need that. That is our interrupt. Interrupting is important. And in some cases, absolutely vital.
I was chosen.
Gotta free those mind slaves. Can't let them die. Large quantity of supplies are scattered throughout the temple grounds. Much of it is under heavy guard. The Giovanni appear to be preparing for a siege or another significant event. Zul would likely think it is wise to stymie their efforts. Gotta love that ghost wolf form. Gives us 30% extra movement speed.
You will not live long enough to see Zudaza fall.
Alright, now we go up and kill the brewer, and it looks like there's a treasure chest up there too. How far is my max range anyway? That's pretty significantly far.
Have a win. We will see who's the I will never submit.
Treasure. The casting depicts a group of Tortolans undertaking a great journey. Dust falls from the scroll case as you retrieve it, revealing an ornate etching. The artwork, rendered with an obvious care and skill, depicts a scene from a Tortolan pilgrimage. The container has space for 12 scrolls, only one of which is occupied. A complete set would likely be quite valuable to a Tortolan collector.
Fate is not with you, my friend.
Weakness or pride? I think often on the Zandalori priorities.
This is dread, my friend.
Good. This thread has been severed.
Dread deers are ahead.
Good. I did not need to tell you to do this thing. The Jabati prepare to follow Zuldazar as foretold by Voljamba. This will not happen, but destroying their stockpiles will make them easier to eradicate once Rastakhan decides to deal with the situation.
The Troll Empire.
Voljamba is busy consolidating his power. His sight has shown him that he will fight, and perhaps even that he will die. And so he looks to all his tools to save himself. I will need you to be my hands, as he will come as soon as I show myself. You will undo all the preparations he has made for this day. Do as I say, and we will both find ourselves enjoying the king's favor.
Take the seal I have given you and stamp it on the gong. His minions will try to stop you. Stay alert. Now set the urn near the archway.
You will not live long enough.
On second thought, move it a little to the left.
Okay.
Good. Now, switch out one of Voljamba's potions with the one I gave you. It will be the first one you set your eyes on. No second guessing it now. Come here. It is time.
Alright, before we start this, I'm going to go ahead and do a 2-minute ad break, get it out of the way, and then we will continue onward. Hope we're all enjoying the adventure so far. I am, actually. It's been a long, long time since I've done Battle for Azeroth content. Oh, goodness. After I'm done with stream today, maybe I'll take a nice warm bath. That sounds really nice. Bad troll love poem. It's kind of funny. Alright, let's go ahead and continue.
I have foreseen what you will say, so please.
Welcome back, everyone. Zul rubs his hands together. Good, now we are ready to draw him out.
This is dreadful.
It is time to end Vol'jamba. I want to make one thing clear. He can still kill you. Your fate, more so than mine, hangs on your ability to fight this former student of mine. He will bring masks and voodoo, and he will do everything within his power to end you. All we have done is taken away his ability to cheat. Good luck. For your sake, I hope you do not fail.
I tire of this game. You delivered your message. Now, it is time to face your fate.
We both know I will not die by your hand. You cannot stop me.
You are right. I will not. But my friend will.
You are not ahead of me, old man. It is you who will die here. My chosen, your master needs you. You are strong. No, I will not die here. It is not my time. How did he...
No. A pity I was not able to teach him the most important lesson of all. You must plan, even for the futures you have not seen. I have seen how this
Death is a tool,
ends,
Consuela.
and you're
Do not forget
gonna
that.
like it.
Now that this nuisance is out of the way, I can return to my focus to the city. Zuldazar has languished while I was away. You should return to Rastakhan. Let the king know that his will has been carried out, and that this false prophet is no more. You might think to share Vol'jamba's prophecy with him, if you feel it is worth his notice. I cannot say it will change anything at all. Good to know.
Let Rastakhan know I will return in my own time. Oh, and thanks for all your help.
That's why interrupts are important.
Be you predator.
Perhaps Zul will remember his place going forward.
All is as my prophet said. Now perhaps you will see why I keep him by my side.
Questionable.
By whose authority?
You there, speaker of the Horde. My spies have told me of dark heresies being practiced in our sacred temple of Zan-Chul. The king sent Loti and Ral to deal with the situation, but those two bickering council members are soft on their followers. We need someone more ruthlessly neutral. Go meet War Druid Lodi down at the Zocalo, and she can tell you the rest.
Remember, I have eyes everywhere.
King Rastakhan has given me orders to investigate the harbor of Zandalar. The claim Princess Tanaji has levied against General Jacquerzette for failing to maintain the safety of our kingdom is a serious accusation. For this task, I would have you join me so that I might have an outside perspective. When you are ready, meet me in the Grand Bazaar.
My life for the throne.
We'll go ahead and do the Zanchuli Council first. Welcome to the steps of Zanchul, Constella. You will be treading on sacred ground soon.
Choose your law.
You come at a good time, Constella. I have need of a weapon, such as yourself. Yasma's spies say there are blood cultists in our ranks. King Rastakhan has charged me with tracking down any trolls guilty of practicing blood magic and purging them. Take this totem, root out those with the stench of blood magic, and cleanse them from this holy place. You are done. Tell that lazy Hexlord Rawl to get off his perch and help keep this place secure.
You can find Hexlord Rawl down at the other end of the terrace. Be sure to insult him for me.
Okay. None of them. None of them. Spider. How interesting. Oh my, they're all cultists. Alright, that should be enough of those guys. I don't need to place down any more totems. Oh wow, another player. It's actually impressive. They are an evoker.
Like my Loa always says.
What? That sneering vile raptor zealot is calling me out for not doing my share? Bah! Let me guess, Lodi had you kill any trolls that smelled of blood magic, yes? Well, that is barely a half measure. See, blood magic comes from the old ways that our people have only been giving in to its allure since the walls fell on the northern border. Come, we will go for a little ride, patrol the border to Nazmir. That is where all these bad ideas are coming from.
Choose your Loa wisely.
Sure. I saw a treasure chest over here, though. I'm gonna go grab that really quick. Disappeared, though. That's a shame.
I will call out the best spots, and you can have the honor of tossing down a sentry totem. A few few years back, this whole land shook during the cataclysm. Our northern gates fell, and that was when we got our first taste of real blood magic. Not that petty nonsense practiced by the lesser tribes. Our defenses grow weaker. Princess Talanji has been asking for more troops, but her father has not acted fast enough. Not a week goes by that we do not see some Zandalari turning to blood magics learned from those heretics in Nazmir. Something feels different. I sense a great power resonating inside Zanchul.
There we go.
I will leave you with Lottie. Let her know the cause of all this trouble may lie within Zanchul itself.
So each of them has their own Loa that they follow. When they mention raptors and pterodactyls like this, they are talking about their respective Loa. Each of them being a raptor and pterodactyl, respectively. Oh, so that bent tusk nose breather is trying to win you over with a little flight and some charm, eh? Something feels different. That was all Rawl said. His flock of pterodactyls have swarmed the country yard of Zanchul. They are being driven mad. Shoot them away before they hurt themselves or others. The courtyard of Zanchul has been overrun with pterodactyls driven mad by some dark ritual. Power is coalescing here, and it is hard to tell who or what is causing it. I need to track down the source. In the meantime, you take this power, the power of Gonk, and call his allies to help you in battle. Slay these maddened pterodactyls. When you are done, tell Raw to get his flock under control.
For the pack.
We will go and kill that rare while this evoker continues their quest. That way, when we get back to do the quest ourselves, we will have spawns to kill, basically. Oh, look at that. I'll replace the gloves I just got. Go. Now we just gotta shoo away the guys.
Disguise be my eyes.
Why are you scaring away my flock?
May the winds of
Did you have to kill so many? Okay, I know the situation is serious, but she gave you the power over Loa. Sounds to me like Lodi is more big on recruiting than on dealing with this blood troll threat. Inside the temple behind me are 3 guardians. When I walked in there, the things tried to kill me. Me! Someone has corrupted our own guardians. Here, I will lend you the voice of my own Loa, Paku, the Pterodax. Use it to crush this corruption.
Like my Loa always says, go away.
This is worse than we thought. Good news, we found the source of the corruption. The bad news, it is a ritual on the apex of Zanchul. Blood magic wielding heretics are empowering some sort of dire troll up there. How it made it all the way to the apex without us catching it is something I am sure Raul and I will be arguing about for the next year. Come, let us stop this heresy.
Never tame the beast inside you.
Oh, that evoker got here faster. Slower than I thought. Oh, we can choose our next talent in that case. Which could be a lot of things. I love the Zandalar troll druid forms. All dinosaurs.
You fight like your sister.
You are still not allowed to mention my sister.
Is that really
I will
the
not
form
have that
you
blood in my
choose to
temple.
walk around in?
Let's see.
Walk on the wild
Look,
side.
this has gone long enough. Consuela, I am not one to hold a grudge, but I will be damned if I let you double dip with Rawl, Rawl's Loa, and my own. Time has come to pick a Loa. The Loa are not the sharing type.
Gonk, master of ships and lord of the hunt, is a powerful Loa. He can grant you access to his many totems throughout the city that will increase your speed just by being near them.
Sure, if you like running. If you want to soar. See Paku, Loa of Winds. Her totems are fewer, but provide flying shortcuts throughout the city.
Honestly, I like Gonk. Gonk is cool.
I serve
Team Gonk,
master of shapes.
Your choice is made.
Excellent. You chose wisely. Come, ride with me to meet your patron.
You can find Gonk in his lair west of here, in the Garden of the Loa. You should be able to see his totems. Run near them to improve your speed. I will continue to purge the heretics from this temple. Mind your manners around the Loa, or he may rip your throat out.
For the pack.
There's Gonk. He's really cool. Ah, a shaman walks in my den. Tell me a little, Volpera. Have you come to bargain? Long ago, I decided to let my followers choose any Loa to also follow, but for a boon, well, for that I require you to be a symbol of my power to the people of Zuldazar. If you wish for my boon, return to the steps of Dazar, Lord, and raise a shrine to me worthy of the gods. Do this, and I shall consider you one of my pack. Do we have a bargain? We have a bargain. Yeah, Gonk is cool. We all love Gonk.
Is that really
Oh good, he did not rip your throat out. That is a good sign. Come, let us show the public your choice.
Choose your Loa.
Now that you have declared a patron Loa for your time here in Zuldazar, you should inform the king of your decision. He will appreciate that you chose to follow the mighty Gonk.
For the pack.
That is a cool shrine.
Welcome.
So, you have chosen the path of Gonk. May the Loa forever reveal the tracks of your enemies. For myself, I follow Razan, the Devilsaur Loa of Kings. He and I have not spoken for many years, though. Perhaps I shall pay him a visit one of these days.
May your foes tremble in your presence.
Alright. To the port. Ooh, cool.
Do not concern yourself with a few petty crimes. We have far more important matters to address.
I am listening.
Let us get to work.
By Rastakan.
Where are the guards? Princess Talanji has convinced King Rastakan to permit outsiders in our port. For the first time in centuries, you must have allowed non-trolls to set... let me restart that sentence. For the first time in centuries, we have allowed non-trolls to set foot on our shores and peddle their wares. And now, trolls of lesser tribes seem to think they can take advantage of these merchants. I will not allow this sort of behavior. While I investigate why the merchants are not protected, I want you to work your way through the bazaar and to slay any thugs you find. Send them a message.
Zandala, I have no time for nonsense.
I have a mundane task for you. Our esteemed Prophet Zul has words to distribute to very specific individuals in the port. He's requested you be one to deliver them. Don't ask me why he didn't just have you deliver these when you were here the first time. The Prophet is notorious for not sharing all of his visions.
Did I dismiss you?
The scroll has the wear and tear of having been prepared many days ago. That's a vendor.
Smash, yes.
Zap, zap, zap.
Something.
I oversee hundreds of vessels that land and leave every month from these docks. I make sure every one of them ships on time. Speak quickly, my time is in high demand.
Zandala forever.
Zul's visions, bah. Did he tell you about the time he predicted Zandalar would sink beneath the waves? One more.
Who you be?
What is it, outsider? So the time has come at last. I have been saving this messenger beast for the Thunder King. Since the Thunder King rose, it would seem its day has finally arrived. It is you. Zul described you once to me in perfect detail. You even have that thing on your face, just as he described. Tell me, is it true? Have you brought me his word? When did you last talk to Zool? Years ago, when he returned with our fleet from exile. He described his vision of this day when the world would bleed, and he described you in great detail. The time has come, I must tell the others. Those still faithful to him must know. Seems ominous.
What do you ask of the
You have my thanks. I think having some of the Horde dispense this justice was extra fitting. The fact that we have left our harbor so unprotected worries me greatly. General Jakra Zet has orders to ensure displace has had protection, guard protection. I see none of that. Jakra Zet is a stubborn general, and one I have had my eye on for a while. Regardless, we must remind the lesser tribes who rules the city, and with a message that they will understand. I charge you with collecting heads. Enter Tal Farak and Tal Aman and collect a quota of heads. I see.
I am the High Priestess of
My spells tell me you can't win your war against the Alliance without our fleet. So that means every little dirty task I have to do today, I will assign to you, and you will do it, or else. You are a competent heir in Volpera after all. Perhaps you could be trusted with more important tasks like trash removal.
Remember, I have eyes.
Look, Zolani is going about this all wrong. If you want Diamani or anyone to pay attention, take out their leaders. Go into Talaman and look for their mighty gong. Challenge 4 of their disciples to combat and slay them.
Did I dismiss you?
The San Fury tribe may have had a hand in some crime around here, but it is really their false belief system that makes them do this sort of thing. Enter Tal Farak, bang the gong within, and face the Hydra they keep as a sacred pet. Bring me this thing's tongues.
And take that foul smell with you.
Wow, that's so rude. I'm not stinky. Bird gong. Come, stranger, the spirits of the Dragon Hawk be hungry for worthy souls. Seems like yours will be worthy enough. Hi there, Kaz. That is quite the sticker. Goodness. And the last disciple.
Soon enough.
Got him. Ow, rude. I didn't even know that Twitch had stickers. But how you doing today, Kaz? Blah blah. It's a giant emote? Oh, wow. That must be pretty new. I didn't miss the announcement about giant emotes. Oh, so you get giant emotes for using bits. Well, thank you for using bits here. I appreciate it. There was a treasure chest here a moment ago. How rude. Ooh, okay, so that was a treasure chest. Was that event there? Easy enough to beat. Now we just gotta beat up a Hydra. Big. Gazragon. Tongue of Gazragon, heavier than it looks.
Rabble should be seen and
It will not be long before these disciples are replaced with new ones. Hopefully, the next ones will learn from the past.
remember.
Did you get the tongues?
Eyes everywhere.
You can tell a lot about a tribe by what they worship.
Greetings.
Real politics are more like a blood sport.
By Rastakhan's
When visitors do not understand the language of your laws, it becomes necessary to explain your laws in a language they do understand. Let's see. Could use better wrists.
Mediloa, favor.
Blood magic practiced in the city, guards missing, and our chief spy, Yasma, is acting suspicious. We must present this to Rastakhan, but without Yasma interfering. Luckily, Rastakhan is a clever king, which is something his opponents often forget. I've prepared a report in a code made by King Rastakhan and known only to him, myself, my brother Habutu. Bring it to Habutu, and he will see that it gets to the king's ears.
Yes, yes. So perhaps we have a teensy bit of a problem down here. It is nothing we need to bother the king with. I will inform Zul. He will decide whether it is worthy of Rastakhan's attention.
Wow. Alright. Up we go. Alright, before we turn this quest, I'm going to go ahead and run a quick 2-minute ad break, and then we will come on back. This is just to reset the pre-roll ads timer so that people don't get pre-roll ads when they come in. And, you know, it's a way for you guys to support me while you guys watch. Still been having those odd internet problems intermittently, but doesn't look like it's too bad today.
I have many lucky doos you like. May your feet find good trails. Oh, I have just the thing, Wanderer. Beware of Yeti.
Alright, ad should be over in 10 seconds. Welcome back from the ads, everyone. Zolani speaks highly of your deeds. Perhaps we may not need to kill you yet.
My king, you are in great peril. I see encroaching enemies claiming the throne for themselves. They near Warport Rastari as I speak. We should retreat to Zanchur while it is still an option.
Habutu, Zolani, take the speaker of the Horde and ensure the Warport is safe. Today is not the final day of my reign.
Let's see. Gonna go with that talent.
You stand.
A group of Mogu have taken hold of Warport Rastari and now threaten to encroach further into my city. It would seem Zul is losing his grip over his pets. The port is vital to our military fleet. If the brute succeeds, Zuldazar will fall, and there won't be a fleet to aid your precious horde. You wish to prove yourself an ally to the Zandalari? Meet my blade and shield at the port and clean up this mess.
Rizan, grant you strength.
A rare spawn. We love those. Ooh, new gauntlets. Nice, and they're indestructible. That means they won't cost me money to repair. Also nice. Very stormy here.
I serve
Things are worse than we thought. Much worse.
Zandalar.
There is no reasoning with the Mogu. They only value one thing, strength. That is something the Zandalari have like no other, but our forces are spread thin. We are simply not prepared to fight them. You have proven yourself a capable warrior for Volpera. Would you be our ambassador to these brutes? Show them that the Zandalari do not stand alone. This is the primary port for the Zandalari fleet. Thankfully, most of our ships were out when the Mogu came, but Rastari is still an active fortification for the city. The Mogu did not land on abandoned shores, Shaman. There are all manner of brave warriors stationed here, fighting for their lives. Take this whistle and rally all you can. Our warriors will hear it scream and know that they are not alone.
The spirits whisper your name.
Let's see. You are no Zandalari, but your spirit burns with a passion I have not seen in many years. I am the Wavebinder. It is through me that the Loa bless our ships. I will not see my home tainted by these talking rocks. Gather my bijous, my grimoire, and some of our fallen I set aside for such an occasion. The brutes think they have won. They will answer to Bomsamdi soon enough.
Spirit's blessings.
Greetings.
We must join the others.
Ow. Rude.
In King Rastakhan's name.
Zandalari will honor their pact or die!
Over here. We are God.
The storm fades.
So these Mogu, these are what the Zandalari trolls helped to free out during the Mists of Pandaria expansion.
In King Rastakhan's name.
Oh, before me.
The war pot must not fall.
Alright, let's see. Let's get this rare spawn really quick. Bird
up.
Bird up. Beep, beep. No treasure. Our warriors won't soon forget you risking your own life to save theirs. Thank you.
What do you ask?
You fight well, but our work is far from over.
By Rastakhan's will.
Which Loa do you bargain with?
You have my things.
Loa guide
You have done well. My friends on the other side are pleased. Now for the fun part.
spirits.
These heathens think we are weak. They think we are broken, but Zandalari never truly die. I've blessed that skull Habutu gave you with a bit of voodoo that will let it break through to the other side. You'll need to use my spirit obelisk to channel its power. They will take it from there.
I am listening.
The Mogu army grows with each passing moment thanks to their animated stone warriors. It is only a matter of time before their forces are back at full strength. 1,000 curses upon Zul. He was forbidden from bringing his pets here and from resurrecting the Thunder King in Pandaria. We are the only thing standing between them and the city. We've got to stop this while we can.
Zandala.
Their leaders, time is coming soon now, but we need to dispose of his lieutenants first. Our momentum will be lost if they reform ranks. Jouti is the first. Legend has it, Lei Shen himself said he showed a great connection to the storms. He's leading the Mogu Stormbinders. The other is Subjugator Zhang, a slaver that would make the cool Tyrans blush. You have never seen depravity like his. Kill them both and make them suffer. The Mogu are no strangers to war, but neither are we. Alright. That's cool.
Who do you want me to kill?
Ours is the will of the gods.
The spirits be with you!
Let's see. Need one more of these Conqueror guys. Well, I can hydrate. Okay.
Our words are laced with power. This land will be ours! The storms themselves!
The prophecy is upon us. This is but a distraction while Zul plays his hand.
Our rule is the only way.
Bingo!
Need one more obelisk. Here's one.
Teach me to kill.
Then this other guy. Also this treasure chest. So another chest on this boat. Nice.
Kneel before your new masters.
Dispose of them. Our work is nearly complete.
You will be broken by our might. You do not understand what lies beneath.
I am listening.
Can you feel it? The spirits are flowing through you, and they are pleased.
Loa, keep you.
They will reinforce their lines if we do not act soon. This may be our only opportunity.
Loa are strong.
They deserve worse fates, I assure you.
When the Loa speak,
Warlord Kao commands the Mogu from this warship. It is time we put an end to this incursion. I should be able to hold off any stragglers that may come to Kao's aid, but I can only maintain this barrier for so long. Be careful, Kao was one of the Thunder King's top generals. He will not fall without a fight.
Loa, keep you.
Ubutu, you must tell the King Rastikan of Zul's treachery. Consuela and I will handle this brute. Loa be with you.
I had hoped for a greater challenge. Zuldazar is ours by birthright. Surrender, and I may grant you a mercy. No matter. Your king's end comes.
I envy you, witnessing the birth of a new Troll Empire firsthand.
Bill did pass the minimum requirements for fitness. He just didn't go as extreme as these guys. As a side note for the other Navy vets, he got an MCPON coin for how hard he pushed himself at physical training the day that he visited. The end result is that these petty officers would constantly...
Forgot to turn off Bluetooth on my phone and it caused a call to come through, which unpaused one of my videos. Which is annoying, but it is what it is.
May the Loa bless your journey.
The king is in danger.
Spirit's blessing.
King Rastikan's life is in grave danger. Zul is far more powerful than he appears. We do not have much time. You have to warn the king before Zul can act. Habutu and Zulani can take you there. Now go.
Loa are strong.
No! Habutu! Traitor! Caesar!
You should have listened to Jalanji. You have grown stagnant, old friend. You let our kingdom rot and decay. But I have foreseen the Troll Empire rising again. No more treaties with outsiders. No more bargains with Loa. Blood is our path now. The path of Gahoon!
Should we go after them?
No.
In time, they will come to us.
They're not entirely wrong.
We fight when we must.
We are betrayed. Indeed so.
For the Horde, always.
This betrayal has cut deep into the heart of Zandalar. Half of the Zentruli Council and their followers have sided with Zul and his blood god. Lucky for us, not all of Zandalar is behind this betrayal. We need to topple Zul's cultists before they can rally too many to their cause. Zantrul is the place to start. Go see if you can muster any of the Zandalari still loyal to their king.
Honor those who
I have things under control here, for now at any rate. If we want to salvage the situation, Rastakhan must survive. Habutu is gone, but his other guardian, Zolani, has sent word. She is protecting the king at a small fishing village called Zeb Ahari. Find Zolani and do what you can to ensure Rastakhan lives. Be careful, Constella.
We are stronger together.
Alright, I feel like that's probably a good stopping point for me. I'm getting pretty exhausted. Thank you all for joining me. We'll continue doing this tomorrow, because I'm having a good time with it. An Elemental Shaman seems to be pretty fun. It's got some zappies to it. So let's see who is streaming. We'll read on out to someone. And I will see you tomorrow at 5 p.m. EST. Oh my, lots to choose from. Lots to choose from indeed. I'm going to go ahead and raid on out to Ukitsu, who's playing Hearthstone, which is a Warcraft-related game, so give them a bird up to me. And until tomorrow, 5 p.m. EST, I've been Rika Bird. Hope you all have enjoyed your flight.